Well, hey everybody, on YouTube it's Copper coming to you from a overgrown Fort Patton, but this is the training ground and home of the Airsoft Outlaws from Arkansas, and I'm out here to tell you a little bit about what had going on out here this summer. But the big thing was trying to avoid the heat. Trying to set this up so that the players could play in the evening time, nighttime, and you know as well as I do, if you've been playing a while, nighttime play is fairly difficult. So how did we accomplish this? Well, we had to try to figure out an economical way to install some lights on the field. So we put these up with the help of a lot of donations and things from the players themselves, and but you can certainly put this together cheap and easy. The most expensive part is just a few of the components themselves, and I'm going to go through this and show you how to do it so you can try this out at your field as well. Let's take a look at one of the poles. One of our main areas of play here in what we call town, I guess, we've set up, you can see one there, a light pole, and one over here, a light pole. Let's take a look at how these are put together. As we approach, you can see we have this concrete base. What we did is we dug down approximately 3 feet, and then we took a little form and stuck it on top of the ground. That doesn't actually extend down in the ground. So there is a hole that we dug with post hole diggers. Tried to flare it out the bottom as best we could. I know that's probably the best thing to do. It's just a little difficult to do with the tools we had. So best we could, we put the little form up there, and we mixed up our concrete, brought it over with a wheelbarrow, and we stuck a piece of PVC pipe right there on the center, so that we were able to slide our pole in and out, so that if we needed to change lights and this kind of thing, we could just lift the poles out, lay them down, and put them back up. We drilled a hole in the side of the pole right here for running our just regular household electrical wire, which has bare ends right there, which we bring out our deep cycle marine batteries that we have a recharger station for, a little smart charge. And we go up this pole, you can see we have car headlights run off the batteries. Now, we were trying to go the most inexpensive way we could. I wish we could have got LED lights and floods and that type of thing, but these do the job rather nicely and leave some areas where you know, it's hard, not hard, it's some shadowy areas as well as some lighted areas, and it lights up the main part of the field very well. We have 4 of these poles total. These are 21 foot sticks of this 2-inch or 2.5-inch gas pipe is what that is. That's fairly expensive stuff. We had a team member that donated that for us. They had some of that around, but you could easily use aluminum, like a flagpole type thing. You could use, I'm sure we had initial plans to use some PVC. After the sun exposure to the PVC or CPVC, it's going to become brittle. So we decided this would be the easiest way to do it as far as maintenance-free type thing. And these car headlights are self-sealed, so all we had to do was we took some angle brackets, had some U-bolts that we got at the hardware store, and some thread, all thread bolts and some nuts and things, and put it together and slapped some zip ties on it, a little bit of sealant to try to help, also make it a little more stable. But you can see we just kind of rigged it, and but it works. We have 3 up there. I'd like to have more. I'd like to have some that shine straight down. I would like to have floods on there, but hey, it gets the job done. With the deep cycle marine battery that we have, these will run for about 5 hours, nice and bright, and then they start to fade. So we have 4 of these around the field. Did a real good job. And here's another one of our poles. Here you can see it's the exact same setup as the other one. Now what's interesting is if you could only Well, like for us, we have 4. I'd love to have 8 or 12 even of these. They're just kind of, pricey when you start buying the batteries for them. But if you did more of the bases right here, you slip the pole into. If you could do more of these around your field and put all 4 poles, light poles, in the town area, we could light it twice as bright, but then we'd have to limit the play into these areas, which is not a problem, especially in the night games. If you have just very few players or something, you might want to limit the area anyway. And then as you have the funds, you can add more lights. Let me take you now into our little secret airsoft laboratory. Some of our, oh, that looks like a hostile. Anyway, friendly. Okay, so anyway, these are our deep cycle marine batteries right here that we have. So we have those 4, and they power the 4 poles that we had. So we just keep them on the charger, charge them up, good to go for the next event. The point with the lights thing was I just wanted you to see how we did it. I know it could probably be done a whole lot better, no doubt about that. And we want you to kind of take these ideas and use them on your own fields and hopefully improve on these ideas. Maybe you have a source for some really inexpensive LED lighting or something that you might know about and be able to pass on. But do video reply to this. I think I'm going to check, make sure we leave that option open. Post a reply. Maybe there's something we can do better to get more energy out of these, lifespan out of these batteries. Right now we're getting about 5 hours worth of solid good lighting. There's quite a draw, of course, with those car headlights. But at any rate, there's a better way to do it, I know. But this is what we had, this is what we did, and wanted to share, because it's all about improving the airsoft community. We're all in this together. But we're getting geared up for Dark Phoenix 4, which is our little local op coming up in October pretty soon. Probably won't see a whole lot about that. We're not really doing a big thing about that. That's just kind of local level. Teams that are around and stuff here, established players. We're not really, looking to promote that a whole lot. But summer's over, it's winding down, school's back in session, so our night games are going to be winding down. We had a pretty good test season this year, and just want to pass the info along. And I hope by next summer, maybe you guys will be able to help us improve what we have as well. So let us know if you do something with it. Post some pictures or on our Facebook page, or video response. It would be awesome. See you guys later. Keep it safe and keep it MilSim.